Good morning, and welcome to Lynnwood Unity in Lynnwood. And thank you for joining, whether you're in the sanctuary or joining us online. We're happy to have you. So let us go into meditation now. And just allow yourself to relax and know that the space you're in is sacred space, and that the light within you expands, bringing you peace, joy, and comfort, and allowing us to just center ourselves in this space and time, and allow ourselves to go within and know that we are all the beloved of Christ. And within that, we have all that we need to live the life that we so desire. And as we know, there is plenty for us. There is also plenty for everyone else, for we live in a truly abundant universe. And so I ask you to go within now and just focus on the peace within you and allow it to expand throughout the space that you're inhabiting right now. as we bring ourselves back to the present moment and to the physical world, we allow that presence of peace to remain within us and to carry us forward through this day. And whatever our activities are, we remain in that peaceful quietude within. And I release this word now, knowing that it is truly so. And so it is. Thank you.
One power, one power, one power, one power, one power, one power. There's one power, invisible, yet we see it everywhere in everything. One power, indescribable, yet we speak of it in every word we say. Mysterious until you know the truth, as simple as the light inside of you. Call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, Baha'u'llah, Hashem, or Heaven's Door. It's Mohammed, it's your mind, it's your soul, or it's your sign. It's the universe, Mother Earth, it's music, Father Time. But whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? Whatever name you give it, it's the very air we breathe. It's the power of the Lord in you and me. One power, one power, one power. It's the moment of creation. It's an everlasting peace. It's the freedom of forgiveness. It's the sweetness of release. It's the joy of inspiration. It's the sunlight on your face. It's the birthright of all nations. It's the boundlessness of space. It's the beauty of a baby, the serenity of sleep. It's the anger we abandon for its love that is most deep. One power. One power, one power, one power, one power, one power. Good morning, Unity in Lynnwood. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Kelly. That was beautiful. That was really beautiful. It's lovely to hear that song. Good morning, everyone. I am Jennifer Lovejoy. It is my pleasure to be your home minister today. We don't have the right title for this. I don't know, but we have a guest speaker today anyway, and until you get to listen to him, you're going to have to listen to me. So that's that's the way it goes. So as we open today, I wanted to share that I was reading an article in a Buddhist publication this week that was talking about one of my favorite concepts, which is equanimity. And with everything that's gone on this week, it was a terrific reminder for me about the power of that. And so the definition of equanimity, according to Webster's, is mental calmness, composure, and an even or balanced temper, especially in difficult situations. And while equanimity is a core tenet of Buddhism, I think we find it present in all spiritual traditions, and certainly in Unity, we talk about divine order, we talk about God the good in all situations, and we really are affirming that idea of equanimity. So as we open today, I invite you, just as we center into this place, if you're willing, to close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath and just center into that place within. It is within each one of us whatever may be swirling on the surface right now, there is a place of calm. There is a place of balance. There is a place of even temperament, a place of peace. And we seek that place right now. We seek it within ourselves, and we affirm that it is true for all other sentient beings on this planet. And we give thanks for the knowledge that all is well, and all is well. And so it is. So we have youth right now. That seems a little sudden to me at the moment, but that is what's happening. So if we have a song that we use to sing our youth in, which appears up on the screen. So I'm confident if we just start singing it, they will show up. So.
All right, let's bring them in. We thank you for your love. We thank you for your kindness. We see the light within you and cherish your presence. We thank you for your love. We thank you for your kindness. We see the light within you and cherish your presence. And so it is, and so it is in love.
Hello. Good morning. I'm Grace Golgert. I am the Youth and Family Ministries Director. We have our fabulous youth here. We're a little chaos, but what else would the youth department be other than chaos? So happy Youth Sunday. We have such an exciting year ahead in the youth department. We did so much last year. We have a fabulous end of the year video that is on our social media. So if you haven't taken a look at that or are not on social media and would like to come look at it, you can send me an email, youthandfamilyministries@unityinlynnwood.org. And that just kind of wrapped up our 2025 with all of the travels, adventures, and great life lessons that these kiddos learned. Looking ahead into the youth department for 2026, we are starting our 12 Powers lessons series over the next 12 months. The youth have actually come to me and said, we want to learn more of the 12 Powers and grow our knowledge and our unity foundation in the 12 Powers. So next week, they're going to be doing a lesson on faith. So that should be super exciting. And we have a fabulous dragon-themed hospitality today, a favorite of the youth. So after service, come stop by Friendship Hall, get some yummy snacks and treats, and come hang out with the youth. Our hospitality does amazing things for our program. It helps send our kids to camps, helps us have more fabulous travel experiences, and just benefits us and you. So please rise as you are able and join us in blessing the youth.
We thank you for your love. We thank you for your kindness. We see the light within you and cherish your presence. We thank you for your love. We thank you for your kindness. We see the light within you, cherish your presence. And so it is, and so it is.
Thank you, Kelly. And I should mention, too, as an extra incentive to go into Friendship Hall after the service, we have been clearing out some of the books in the library and the minister's office, and so there's some more tables of books out there if you're interested in that, so go check that out. And special thanks to all the folks who came in and worked this weekend to take down the Christmas decorations, to help do some painting and clean up in our new minister's office. It's really going to look very special, and appreciate everybody who showed up to help with that. So we start every Sunday reminding ourselves of our mission and our vision. And so our mission is practical spirituality, welcoming community. And hopefully you have experienced the welcoming part, and I think you're definitely going to experience some of the practical spirituality piece as we go through the service today. So we also like to say our invocation just to tune in and center into that which we know is indeed the ground of our being. So would you say this with me, please? Though imaged and named variously, there is a singular and eternal ground of being from which all life emanates and into which all life retreats. We choose to call this ground of being God. By extension, we come to understand that we are spiritual in nature, human in expression, and limitless in potential. We gather today to remember such truths, to celebrate our unity, and to honor all life. Thank you. And we also like to talk about our core values. Why are we here? What do we live by? And we have an acronym, EMPOWER, that reflects our different core values. And so each week we talk about one of the letters in that acronym. And today, the letter is W, which stands for welcoming community. And the value is we welcome people from all spiritual traditions or from no spiritual tradition whatsoever into every activity of our community. In short, you are welcome here. You're welcome here whether this is your first time, whether this is your 100th or 200th or 500th, I don't know. I see some folks who've been around for quite a while here. And yet every time is new. Every time is fresh. And so we welcome you. If you are here for the first time, we have an ambassador who is able to support you. And it looks like Gianna this week is our ambassador for today. So is anyone here for the first time? If you'd be willing to just raise your hand and wave. And Gianna will find you after service and see if you have any questions. Anyone today? Nope. Not seeing anyone, so. And hey, guess what? You can go talk to Gianna anyway, whether you're new or not. She is really fun. So we'd also like to give a special welcome to our online participants. We have 20 people watching online today. And those who were brave enough to put their name in, we have Dana, we have Nancy in Seattle, Deb's in New Jersey. Welcome back, Debs. Haven't seen you in a while. Barbara and Ken in Boston, Palakini in Edmonds, Mandy and Bingo in Mill Creek, and Dale in Lake Stevens. So let's welcome our online family by looking at Fran over here. Okay, they're changing it up on me. So Fran waving over here. So if you would look at this camera and say, welcome, friends. Welcome, friends. We see you. We see you. We are glad you're here. We are glad you're here. Thank you. All right, and now we will do our group song.
Yeah. We're going to do We Let the Love Wash Over Us. So if you're able and you'd like to stand, and the words will come up on the screen. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. Let's let the joy. We let the joy wash over us. We let the joy one more time. We let the joy wash over us. We let it be. Let's let the peace. We let the peace wash over us. We let it be. Let's let the peace one more time. We let the peace wash over us. We let it be. Let's let the love one more time. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. And now as you're able, please greet your neighbor. Say hello to someone this morning. Send them a lot of love and light today.
All right, good morning, everyone. Let's get that last hug in and then rejoin us back in your seats. I know it's hard. We all love to say hi to each other. All right. Let people get their last few hugs in. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to, like, you have to go sit back down. That's hard. You want to say hi to everyone, I know. Wait, just one more minute. Okay. All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Noah Madden. I will be your platform host today. So, you also saw me during the youth part. So I just recently graduated high school and am now part of the NGU part of our... I am so tired today. I'm going to be so honest. So I apologize if I'm a little out of it today, but I got it. So I'm going to start us off with a short reading, and then I'm going to talk about who we are. So I invite you to get centered for a moment, take a deep breath. Today we pause long enough to notice that life is happening now. Not later, not when conditions are perfect. The creative presence moves freshly in this moment, expressing as clarity, as curiosity, and as compassion. We welcome the newness of spirit, not as something arriving, but as something already present. May we meet this moment awake, open, and willing to be surprised. Amen. All right. And who are we? So at Unity in Lynnwood, we practice something called radical inclusion. We welcome people of all races and cultures, all sexual orientations and gender identities, all family structures and spiritual backgrounds, whether that is a very long, fulfilled spiritual background or no spiritual background, and everything in between. We welcome people who are neurodivergent and neurotypical, people who process the world quietly, and those who process it loud. We welcome every body, every mind, every heart, and every spirit, exactly as you are. Thank you.
Bring it on, everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do, and oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. I'm through crying, I'm through waiting, I'm through hoping against all hope. I'm through longing for something gone that'll never return. I think I finally learned to bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do, but all I know is it's gonna be everything new. I'm through grieving, I'm through dreaming that the life I had is ever coming back. No more wishing someone else's star that'll never be mine. I think it's finally time to bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do, and all I know is it's gonna be everything true. I've survived many times before, broken hearts and slamming doors. I'll be alright, yes I will, once more, just like I did back then. I'm gonna rise again, so bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. 'Cause I am ready for my next thing to do, and all I know is it's gonna be everything new. All I know is it's gonna be everything new.
Thank you, Kelly, and what a perfect song for as we get ready for the new year, and as we get ready to start a new chapter here at Unity in Lynnwood with our new senior minister starting next week. But that's next week. Today, it is my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, Rabbi Ted Falcon. And, you know, my little script had nothing written by way of introduction, which I think means I get to say anything I want about Rabbi Ted. And I think nothing was written because the assumption is that we all know Rabbi Ted, but some of you may be new, some of you may not be familiar, and so I do want to give a brief introduction. Rabbi Ted is one of my mentors and teachers and a truly amazing spiritual light. He is an author and a teacher. He has written a number of books, and many of you have heard about his book on Judaism for Dummies, which he wrote a long time ago. But my personal favorite book is actually his book on the Kabbalah meditations on the Tree of Life called Journey of Awakening. So if you haven't seen that one, check it out. So a many talented man, but more importantly, a man of incredible conscience, and spirituality. Welcome, Rabbi Ted.
I knew there was something missing. Hey. You're lucky you're not inside my head. Because inside my head are several beginnings. And I actually don't know with which to begin. So I'll begin with the last one, because this is Faith Sunday. And in Hebrew, the word for faith is emunah. And if you recognize the sound, it's the same word as amen. And emunah, which is translated faith, literally means it is so-ness. It is so. It's not. It's faith in the isness. And what all of us are doing actually always is ising. This is our individual and mutual isness. Second opening. I have some bad news. I can't do it for you. Reverend Angie can't do it for you. I have some good news. I can't do it for you. Reverend Angie can't do it for you. You're doing it every moment. This is just such an incredible adventure. Consciousness, which is the constant, the life, the always, is on through each and every one of us on a human adventure. And consciousness without us got bored. You know, in absolute unity, in absolute oneness, nothing's happening. It's called nothing. And actually it's called nothing with a capital N, because behind it all is nothing. And out of nothing comes awareness. It's called light. It's called the creative word. Second Hebrew lesson. The Hebrew word for word is davar. The Hebrew word for thing is davar. So the metaphor of God creating with words is what we do all the time. Every time we take an unlimited consciousness, which in fact itself is always unlimited, consciousness itself is unconditional, and we condition it with words, and we condition it with beliefs, and we condition it with perceptions, we condition it with actions. And behind it all, consciousness is cheering all possible experiences. Wow. Wow. You know, people pray for God to give them things, make things better. The question is, what are we giving God? God is that infinite consciousness. God is that infinite awareness. God is that always that holds every thought, every action, every urge. And as those awaken through us, that's what we're giving God. We are living in a trauma world. It's a trauma world. But behind the trauma is always the radical opposite, because the way the world works is light and dark, up and down, warm and cold. Can't do without it. If you're going to have a physical reality, that's how it's going to be. We have this notion, that we can open ourselves to have peace all the time. You know what would happen if we had peace all the time? Nothing. Really. We actually wouldn't know it. If everything went well all the time, people think, yeah. Third opening. We moved this week. Do you remember moving? It's a wonder that we're here. I mean, I don't know if I have found the box that I'm in. And it's great. It's great. Just the letting go of a whole place and opening to something radically different is such a great adventure. However, I'm stuck with all these beginnings. What I really want to tell you is that you are, each and every one of us, is an expression of a single consciousness. You know that. Consciousness, by its very nature, is creative. Consciousness cannot help creating, because that's its nature. So if you just think about what's going on inside you, there is a creation of thoughts, there's a creation of memories. Memories, it's hard to be in here right now. Everything that's going on for each and every one of us is going on for each and every one of us. Not as a future and not as a past, because in spiritual terms there actually is no future and there actually is no past. There's only now. Anytime, any place we find ourselves, it's always now. And we think that now is this little dot that opens up time after time after time between an ever-expanding memory of a past and an ever-expanding fantasy of a future. And it's not. That's purely a thought idea. It's all now. So why would I say this on the weekend before you welcome Reverend Angie? Because the reality of this community and the reality of Reverend Angie is actually now. It's now. And there is such a possibility of celebration. See, the mind calibrates on conditions. When conditions are nice, I feel good. When conditions are not nice, I don't feel good. Well, consciousness is far freer than that. Consciousness can open beyond conditions. Consciousness is not bound by conditions. The mind is bound by conditions. I mean, you ever just sit and pay attention to your mind? Whoa. If anybody talked to us like our minds talk to us, we would not want to be around that person. And it's not your fault. It's our conditioning. We are trained. We are trained. We are trained to confine ourselves to this physical form. So we try to deny, we try to preserve. If we had billions now, we put billions into trying to live forever, which is just ridiculous since we're already living together forever. We're already living forever. Right now, we're living through this form. Whatever your name is, whatever your perceptions are, whatever your memories are, whatever your dreams are, this is the particular form we're living through, but it's not who we are. It is who we're doing right now. Oh my gosh. What this means is that on a very deep level, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of. What this means on a very deep level, there's everything to love. Consciousness does, which is to say God does. Does God love the good? Mm-hmm. Does God love the bad? Mm-hmm. God just embraces it all because the drama is bigger. If I could say one thing and have it penetrate, it would be, you are absolutely safe. You are absolutely safe. You are absolutely loved. Oh, even that part of you, even that memory, even that hope. There's nothing you are that's not love. Fourth opening. I've thought about this for some time. A couple times ago when I spoke here, and I'll tell you, one of the joys of my life is sharing with you. You can't imagine what joy this is for me. So I deeply appreciate your willingness to put up with me. What was that fourth opening? I have no idea. Anybody know? Pardon me? Yes, we are, but there was something more to that, I think. Thank you for listening, though. That's always a surprise in itself. Well, I'll do a different sentence. What would you do in your life, or what would you do right now if you become totally aware that you are totally safe? What would you do? What would you be? Any other questions? Yes. Pardon me? You're going to have a long question? I didn't ask for a long question.
So my question is to feel safe in our bodies. Our mind wants to feel safe, but it's our bodies that don't always feel safe when we're in a situation. How do we embody these principles?
Thank you. Next question. Okay, two answers. One is you can't. You can't. Because on the level the question is asked, and it's a great question, and all of us have that question, but it's a mind question. And it's an identification with the mind, and it's an identification with the body. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but your body is very temporary. On another level of consciousness, the lifetime in this body it's living it. Sometimes it seems unbearably long, and sometimes it seems unbearably short. I can't live in a body without knowing that this body is going to feel pain. If this body is going to feel comfort, then this body is going to feel discomfort. Because this body and this mind literally live in a world of contrast. That's the choice. You may or may not remember this, but each and every one of you made that choice. You'll know this, but you might not know this now. You chose, each of us, we chose to come here. And we came. See, the safest thing you can do is die. Really, dying is totally safe. Birth is not so safe. And each and every one of us decided it was worth it. It was worth it. Well, why? Why? We didn't have to. Well, good Lord. Allow yourself to feel the energy of this space now and go, yeah. Of course I chose this. Of course I chose to know this, to feel it. My God. Oh, to be able to have senses, to perception, where there is none of this. You've got to be embodied to do this. We get caught up in the condition. The condition is, what is it I'm seeing? Or what is it I'm feeling? Or what is it I'm sensing? Or what is it I'm thinking? But behind that is, oh my God, I'm sensing. I'm seeing. What weirdness. This is really weird. You got two holes in your head you're seeing through. That's ridiculous. Really, do you have a perception right now that you are seeing through two holes in your head? Or hearing through two other holes in your head? This is a miracle. How would you like to be able to see? Yeah, I'll do it. It's not going to be totally pleasant. I'll do it. You're going to get afraid and you're going to forget. I'll do it. And then we'll have precious, precious opportunities to remember. I'll do it. And I will seek those opportunities. And I will learn in the adventure, and this is the body of my talk. I'm done with my beginnings. The last time I talked, I mentioned to you that I've been revisiting two of my teachers. A man named Neville Goddard and a man named Joel Goldsmith. And I continue to look at what they've been teaching that I haven't gotten, that I haven't heard yet. And you know when you find something and you go, oh, right. That doesn't need to be memorized because it's remembered. Oh, I remember that. Neville focuses on something that's dear to the Unity Project, and that is bringing into being realities that are desired. And the prominent techniques for doing that are affirmations or denials. Neville essentially says, actually, neither affirmation nor denial are helpful. Neville says, and you can kind of guess that I agree, Neville says that the isness you choose is immediate. Each and every one of us is choosing this right now. Well, what this do you choose to choose? It's not something that will be, because it's not like that. It's now. All the possibilities are now. So Neville tries to talk about living in the reality that you seek. It's really challenging. And when he describes his own awakening to this and his own teacher, he describes how he didn't get it. And he kept going to the teacher and says, but it hasn't manifested yet. And his teacher says, you said, go away. Go away. It's here. It's here. It's right. There's nowhere else it could be. It's right here. Joel, who essentially also knows that which we call God is omnipotent and omnipresent and expressing as awareness, consciousness. It's that which is always here. It's that which springs forth from the nothing. Joel says, let go of wanting anything. Wanting anything is the way you keep it away from you. Wake up to who you are. And in waking up to who you are, lo and behold, all your needs are taken care of. Oh, the mind can't bear that. It can't bear that. No. You gotta set goals, and you gotta try, and you gotta go on steps, and you gotta have stages, And you got to evaluate yourself all the time. And you got to criticize, and you got to wait a minute. This isn't. And Joel says, shut up. When people come to Joel, he's on another, his adventure. When people came to him for healing, because his presence was healing, kind of like Jesus, it wasn't something he did. It was something he was. So he taught, if somebody comes to healing, don't ask them what's wrong. It's irrelevant. Don't think that there is a negative condition that needs to be corrected. That's not the case. Awaken to the fullness of who you are in the presence of that person. That's all you have to do. Well, it's, in some of ways, because of the minds that each of us carry and because of the training we've endured, it's the hardest thing in the world to do. I would like to be able to say, well, I've mastered this, so I can tell you how to do it. And no, the only one who can tell you how to do it is you. The only one who can tell me how to do it is me. Because it's not a trying and it's not a getting, it's a remembering. It's a remembering. We've been sold a bill of goods, and we have identified ourselves with that bill of goods. We look in a mirror and we think that's who we are. And that's what we have. Like, I have a hand, but I'm not a hand. I have a face, but I'm not a face. Look, nobody here has a face. I have your faces. You have my face. I don't have my face. Do you have a face? Did you hear what I'm saying? Like, in your perception right now, is there a face? You can think you have a face. You could remember some image. But unless you're somehow holding a mirror, you ain't got no face. You are pure consciousness without a face that's just open to the absolute adventure of this drama. Here it is. How will we meet it? How will we remember who actually is engaged in this incredible drama? So in our process of remembering, I invite Kelly to bring some sweet music. And I invite you to decide whether you want to keep your eyes open or closed. It's totally up to you. I invite you to either relax or get tense. It's totally up to you. Nobody can do it for you. I invite you to enjoy for a moment the wanderings of your mind. Just notice. You don't choose the thoughts. They just pop up. Thinking about this, thinking about that, evaluating this, evaluating that. And look at the sensations. If judgments about them or thoughts about sensations in the body arise, notice that. Notice what's happening right now, always now. And you might notice that everything that's happening, all the thoughts, all the perceptions, all the sensations, are held in an endless field of awareness. Awareness beyond name, awareness beyond place, awareness beyond time. It's all right here. Awareness beyond evaluation, awareness beyond criticism, awareness beyond approval. Simply present, simply presence. And enjoy how the body is able to breathe. Enjoy how the mind is able to think. Enjoy how the vibrations of this moment are joined in a common field of vibration. We are in touch with each other. More, we are in touch with it all, remembering our nature is life. Our nature is love. Our nature is creative. Each and every one of us is here on purpose. And each and every one of us is here with purpose. And we're exactly where we're supposed to be. We're doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing. We are with exactly the people we need to be with. And you are exactly the one you need to be. Now, you can remember this because it's you. But in this moment, you might allow your eyes to open if they're closed. And take a deep breath and go, wow, look at this. Here I am, celebrating just a remarkable moment of remembering. Thank you.
Wow. That's all I can say to that. Yes, take your notes. All right. So I'd like to do our call to offering. So as we prepare to give, we remember that every gift we share is an act of love, a way of saying yes to the work of Spirit here at Unity in Lynnwood and in the world. Your generosity helps us create a place of belonging, peace, and transformation for all who enter. We invite you to give from the heart, knowing that as you give, you also receive. For in God's economy, love always multiplies. Ushers, please come forward.
Blessed always, blessed always, for the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say amen. Blessed always, blessed always, for the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say amen. Blessed always, for the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say amen. Blessed always, for the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say amen.
The ushers are coming forward, so please join me as we bless these gifts and offerings and we send them out to do their holy and practical work in our community and in the wide world beyond. We thank everyone for their generosity and their gifts today. And we have an affirmation that we say together. If you'll join me in this, please, on the screen. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you.
And now for some invitations. Are you receiving our weekly newsletters? It's easy to subscribe. Just scroll to the bottom of our website and enter your email address, or if you prefer, jot your email down on the form at the Welcome and Information Station, and we'll add you to the list. Stay connected with upcoming events, Sunday services, and weekly community shoutouts. You won't want to miss seeing your friends celebrated. We want to let you know that a celebration of life for Callie Gray will be held on Saturday, January 17th at 11 a.m. at the Everett Center for Positive Living. A flyer with full details is available at the Welcome and Information Station in the back. Saturday, January 17th at 1 p.m. Join us for an indoor traditional Northwest Coast CCUS Medicine Circle with Siswin Clay Laurel Boucher, featuring drumming, singing, stories, and prayer. Hand drums and rattles are welcome, and registration is available on our website. Please join the Board of Trustees for our annual financial meeting on January 25th, following the service. Also, join us for Raise Your Consciousness of Love for the New Earth, a transformational series focused on healing, release, and spiritual renewal through ceremonial sound and guided practice. The first session takes place Sunday, January 25th, and the series continues over 3 sequential sessions. All are welcome, whether you are just beginning your spiritual journey or deepening your path. Finally, please take a moment to fill out our community meals and fellowship form so we can better plan welcoming, inclusive, and sustainable food offerings. You can find the forms in the back of the room. Thank you.
Thank you, Noah. Great job. Appreciate you being here. So as we prepare to close, we will say together the unity statement of faith, which will appear on the screen together. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the infinite, living, loving presence of God. A good reminder of the reality that we swim in our consciousness. We also have prayer chaplains available today, so I encourage anyone here to take advantage of the opportunity to pray with a chaplain. Let them hold you in that special light of consciousness that they bring. Will our prayer chaplains please stand so we can recognize you? Thank you, Anne and Candy. So they'll be up here in the front after the end of service, so just come find them and they'll take care of you. And if you were online, we also want you to have every opportunity to get prayer, so you can send an email to prayer@unityinlynnwood.org, provide your phone number, and a prayer chaplain will call you within the next 24 hours or so. In closing, I was noticing this morning, so we lost another music icon this week. Bob Weir, one of the founding members of the Grateful Dead, passed away, and so they've been playing a lot of Grateful Dead tributes on the radio, and as I was driving in this morning, they were playing the Grateful Dead song, Uncle John's Band, and I was really struck by one of the lyrics, so I want to leave you with this for the week. What I want to know is, are you kind? Let's go out and be kind this week. Kelly, you want to close us out?
May the long time sun